When it comes to kart racers, there are only two main attractions, the Grand Prix and the Online. But Sonic Racing Crossworlds has a few other modes that I wanted to talk about since they have a surprising amount of depth. So let's start with... Race Park is an area where you take on King Dodonpa's AI versions of various teams throughout the Sonic series. These teams include Team Sonic, Rose, Dark, Chaotix, Eggman, Dimension, Deadly Six, even though there are only two of the members accounted for, and Team Babylon. All of these teams have their own custom skills that make them harder to deal with than normal rivals. But if you're able to defeat them 3 times, you are given a reward. For the first time going through, you are given new vehicles. Second time around, only Team Rose, Eggman, and Babylon will give you vehicles, while the others will only give you tickets. After defeating all the AI racers, second time, you will be rewarded with Supersonic's vehicle, the Super Shining. Battling unique teams isn't the only thing you'll be doing in Race Park, since there are also different types of races to participate in. Of the 6 different modes, 4 of them are team-based and 2 of them are single-player focused. The team-based ones all focus on filling a meter to give a major boost to your team. And at the end of the race, the team that did the objective the most gets a point bonus. The team races are the following. Triple Team Ring Battle. Everyone is divided into 3 teams of 4 and gain a boost based on how many rings they collect. I recommend using ring boosting gadgets if you want the best possible results for this mode. Triple Team Tap Battle. Like Ring Battle, everyone is divided into 3 teams of 4, but instead they gain a boost based on how many times you run into your teammates. I like to use power vehicles for this one since they are the largest vehicles in the game. For the gadgets, I recommend Collision Boost and Collision Evolution. Collision Boost for the extra speed, and Evolution to increase your stats. Double Team Shootout. The racers are divided into 2 teams of 6, with the primary focus on hitting the other team as many times as possible. Offense-focused gadgets are preferred for this one for obvious reasons, but I also recommend the Item Hoarder kit for the 3rd item slot and the free item upon completing a lap. Double Team Dash Panels. Once again, everyone is divided into 2 teams of 6. But this time, you are incentivized to hit as many dash panels as possible. For your gadgets, I don't really have any recommendations since you're going through the track normally, and there aren't really any adjustments whatsoever to the track. But I guess you can equip Dash Panel Bounty for the ring bonus? Yeah, that's kinda it. For the single player races, you have the following. Quick Match. A basic race on any track in the game. I recommend using this one to either practice on any track you are struggling on, or as an easy way to defeat the Donpa rivals. For your gadgets, I recommend any drift boosting ability, mostly the charge kit since it's fantastic, but also the green boxing glove upgrade since it's very helpful against the rival racers. And finally, extreme items. The item boxes are replaced with special item boxes, which give everyone the highest ranking items in the game. This mode is pure chaos, but it's also a ton of fun since you get to find out how high tier items interact with each other, and eventually find out that the Cyan Wisp is immune to every single item in the game. For your gadgets, I recommend any item boosting gadget along with any sort of drift boost since it will be necessary to maintain your lead. And that is it for Race Park. It's a lot of fun to go through, though it can be a little annoying at times, especially when you're facing Team Dark. Like seriously, invincibility during the first lap is a pain in the rear to deal with. But aside from that, really like this mode. The next mode I want to talk about is Time Trials. In this mode, you race in any track of your choosing with no CPUs. It's just you, the track, no crossworld mechanic, and whatever Wisp capsule you find. It's all pretty basic, and you've probably seen it a million times in other racing games, but they did add a couple of things that really incentivize you to play this mode. So, after completing each track, you are graded based on your performance. You'll want to aim to get an A rank on each course, since it's not only necessary for certain challenges, but if you get a certain amount of A ranks, you will unlock legacy music from the series. Why not go for S rank? Because it's the stingiest ranking to get in the entire game. Not only do you need to know each course inside and out, but you also need to make sure you have the right gadgets to ensure that you get the best time possible. If you aren't confident in your racing skills or don't have all the gadgets, stay away from S ranking each course until you are ready. Despite the S ranks, this mode is a lot of fun, and it's always nice to see how much you improve every time you go through it. Now, while that's it for the extra modes, there is one other thing I would like to talk about, and it's the challenges! As you play the game, there are various challenges you can complete. Each challenge is split up into different categories. Race, basic challenges that you'll complete normally throughout the game, though a few require certain gadgets that can take a moment to acquire. Grand Prix, these challenges are all associated with the Grand Prix mode, and all the challenges can be completed by just going through every Grand Prix. Legit, you just need to go through all the races and you'll get all of these ones. It's very simple. Race Park, challenges that can only be completed by going through Race Park. These include beating certain races 10 times, and one of the hardest ones in defeating a rival at max level. This one can be a pain if you're not prepared. Time Trial. This one is very easy. As long as you get the A ranks in both Sonic Speed and Super Speed courses, you'll complete all the challenges in this mode and not even notice. Gadget. To clear these, you have to use certain gadgets. These are very easy to accomplish, except maybe Ring Thief, because it'd be a little tricky. But all these challenges amount to just equipping the proper gadget and using it. However, I will say, I do like how it does encourage people to experiment with different gadgets that they probably wouldn't use otherwise. And finally, the worst for last, Customized Machine. This one is pure tedium. First, you have to get all the machine parts, which isn't too bad since you just need to beat Race Park twice, along with buying all the vehicles in the game, which aren't too expensive. But good lord, if you want to get both Decal and Horn Connoisseur, you are going to have to earn a ton of tickets. And the best way to get tickets is by going through Race Park and getting the ticket reward after defeating each AI team 3 times. Thankfully, after every rotation, the amount of tickets you earn go up by 5, but eventually it will cap out at 70. While that's still a lot of tickets, you are going to have to spend an absurd amount of time grinding and grinding and grinding just to get these stupid achievements. And after all of that is done, you unlock the special challenges. The special challenges are the final challenges in the game. They're also very time consuming since you have to do all the following to complete them. Get 100,000 rings, collect all red star rings, drive the length of the Earth, which is about 40,000 kilometers, collect 50k Donpa tickets, play 100 time trials, win 100 Grand Prix, beat all Supersonic Speed Grand Prix, which that's not even that bad, become best friends with any character in friendships, which means you have to spend a lot of tickets to get that one, win against all rival teams 240 times, and oh no.
Time for this.
Yeah, the Special Cup is stupid, and while you will be able to complete a majority of these challenges, I doubt you'll be able to complete all of them without spending an obnoxious amount of time playing the game. And trust me, I already spent a ton of time just trying to show off the special challenges. Good lord. Anyway, those are the other parts of the game that I didn't get to talk about in the Let's Play. Overall, I really like the extra content. Time trials are a lot of fun, Race Park is a great way to change things up, and a majority of the challenges are nice benchmarks to work towards, though I really wish the game gave you more tickets so some of them aren't as tedious. Oh my gosh. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this different type of video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!